Welcome to our channel. In this video, we should compute percentiles of a continuous series. Let's begin. The given series is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. And their respective frequencies are 7, 9, 12, 8, 11, 3, 10, 15, 14 and 11. We have to find out various percentiles of the given series. So first of all, we must clear about percentile. So the percentile means it is a positional average that divides the series into 100 equal parts. So there are 99 percentiles which is denoted as P1, P2, P3, P4 up to P99. So here we have to compute percentiles of the given series. As it is a continuous series, so before computing any percentile, first of all we have to find out the respective class of our concerned percentile. So here we have to arrange the given data in ascending order. As it is already arranged in ascending order, so there is no need of arrangement. Then we have to find out cumulative frequency, that is CF of different classes, that is 7, 7 plus 9, 16, 16 plus 12, 28, 28 plus 8, 36, 36 plus 11, 47, 47 plus 3, 50, 50 plus 10, 60, 60 plus 15, 75, 75 plus 14, 89, 89 plus 11, 100. So the total frequency is our 100. Now we have to find out different percentiles. Suppose first of all we have to find out P10. That means as it is a continuous series, so first of all we have to find out class of P10, that is 10n by 100. As the percentile divides a series into 100 equal parts, so here we should divide 100. So by putting the values, that is 10 into n, that is 100 divided by 100. So our percentile class is 10 into 100 by 100th class, that is 100 100 cancel, that is 10th class. So as our 10 comes within 16, so our percentile class is 10 to 20. Here L1 equals to 10, CF cumulative frequency preceding to the percentile class, that is 7, F the frequency of percentile class 9, and our I is the class interval, that is 10. So now we can find out P10 by applying the rules, that is L1 plus 10n by 100 minus CF divided by F into I. By putting the values, that is 10 plus 10n by 100, that is 10 minus CF, that is 7 divided by 9 into 10. So by simplifying, 10 plus 10 minus 7, that is 3 into 10, 30 by 9, that is 10 plus 30 by 9, that is 3.33. So our percentile 10 is 13.33. Similarly, we also can compute any other percentiles by using the same procedures. Suppose we should compute percentile 60. So before computing percentile 60, first of all we should find out class of percentile 60 by applying the rules, that is percentile 60 equals to 60n divided by 100th class. So by putting the values, that is 60 by 100 divided by 100, so 100 cancel, that is 60th class. So as our 60 comes within 60, so our class is 60 to 70. Here L1 is 60 and CF, that is preceding to the percentile class 50, F, that is frequency of the percentile class 10, and here I, the class interval, is also 10. Now we can find out P60 by applying the rules, that is L1 plus 60n by 100 minus CF divided by F into I. So by putting the values, that is 60 plus 60n by 100, that is 60 minus CF, that is 50 divided by F10 I, that is also 10. So here 10 should be cancelled, so 60 plus 60 minus 50, that is 10. So our P60 is 70. So the value of the 60th percentile is our 70. Similarly, we also can compute 80th percentile. So before computing P80, first of all we should find out class of P80, that is 80n by 100, that is our 80th class. So as our 80 comes within 89, so our P80 class is 80 to 90. So here L1 is 80 and CF, that is preceding to the percentile class, our cumulative frequency is 75 and frequency of the percentile class, that is 14 and I is 10. So by applying the rules, we also can compute P80 by using the rules, that is P80 equals to L1 plus 80n by 100 minus CF divided by F into I. So by putting the values, that is 80 plus 80n by 100, that is 80 minus CF, that is 75 divided by 14 into I, that is 10. So by simplifying, that is 80 plus 80 minus 75, that is 5 into 10, 50 divided by 14. So our P80 equals to 80 plus 50 divided by 14 equals to 3.57. So the value of P80 equals to 83.57. Similarly, we also can compute other percentiles. So as it is a continuous series, so before computing any percentile, first of all we should find out percentile class, then we should compute the given percentiles. So these are all about our computation of percentile of a continuous series. So repeatedly watch this video to clear all your doubts and share it with all your friends. Thank you.